Hey, how's it going? Gonna talk some One Piece again. We're discussing Nami and Zeus today. And to do this a little bit, I have a couple things pulled together. Yeah, Nami acquired Zeus last arc, and seems like he's gonna be pretty compliant. He's living in the climate attack now. New climate attack that Usopp made before they left Zao, or I think it's when they landed on Shiga. Regardless, she managed to sway Zeus over by feeding him the Thunder Tempo balls. Kept just running the eggs and tempos up to him, and he was like, these taste good, following her. Until she kind of realized she can use Zeus to her advantage. It's crazy. It's a big beef up. I mean, this is insane for Nami, at least. Like, I don't think Nami's going to go on taking commanders and, so help in fights like she did with, Cracker and, but I don't really see her just solo fighting. Maybe not till way later, like Blackbeard. Maybe like, that, shark tooth looking lady in the Black Tooth Pirate. She just took the Nine Tails, fox, mythical devil. Anyways, her name's like Caverdine. I can't remember, but maybe she'll take her on later or something like that. But other than that, I see this as a big beef up for fighting fodder, her ability in helping in fights and taking on, like in the Kaido and Wano arc right now. Kaido's crew, you got, Calamities, then you have the headliners, and then you have gifters, and then you have just the regular Joes. I'd see Nami taking on, one or two of the top headliners, something along that, but not really maybe her and Robin together would take on. But anyway, Zeus is still a big increase. Nami's power just went way up because she essentially took a Yonko, a part of a Yonko's soul, and made it her own little pet, and it controls weather, which is like perfect in line with what she is trying to do, what abilities she. And so there's a bunch of things I kind of wanted to cover with this. So when she feeds him the weather eggs stuff, it's not like he's as strong as Big Mom or anything like that. Big Mom is, if in terms of Naruto, her chakra is through the roof. She's Maki, and like Nami's just, Go Schmo, Sakura, who has to like store it up and put it away and be very tactful about how she uses it. But yeah, it's nowhere near that. But other than that, there's going to be some huge positives on this. Her fighting prowess will go up a bunch. There's some perks that come with having Zeus. Like, the one thing I see is that he'll be able to scout for them as like an added effect, like a cloud. And he can fly around and, essentially travel pretty much unnoticed in huge amounts of areas. And it's cool because she's, working as like a ninja right now. It kind of lines up with the scouting, at least in my mind. I haven't seen anything, but her and God, I can't remember that new lady's name. So annoying. But the older Jonin ninja that's like for how to be a ninja and input words. The one who screams a lot. She it would help a lot with their escapades right now because they're just kind of spying and finding information. So that might be cool. I don't know how much they trust Zeus. That's where you get into some other issues. Like, Zeus could definitely a beacon for Big Mom to get here to Wano. She's already planning on chasing after the Straw Hats. She's pissed about what they did. A part of her soul is just traveling with them. Who's to say Zeus laying information back and forth? Not intentionally. I don't think Zeus is like this mastermind manipulator, like, I'll travel with the Straw Hats and trick them. I think it's like Zeus is with them and Big Mom just knows it and can follow that. But yeah, she could be getting information about that because he is just a part of her soul. Like, you gotta remember, the only reason Nami managed to take Zeus is Big Mom was so delirious from not eating for like, what is it, hours or something, and especially when she has her hunger pangs where she wants to eat something specific. So she lost a lot of weight and was getting delirious. All the other homies were kind of paying for it. Zeus and Prometheus were a little more stronger and filled with it. But even them, they started kind of affecting their power levels. They started to really decrease in their overall badassdom. I don't know, their power, and it's only because they reflect what Big Mom's feeling like. And now Nami can beef this up, like I said, with the weather eggs and the thunderballs and stuff like that. But it's only going to increase what's already happening, like what her powers are capable. It's only going to up that. It's not going to go to Yonko level all of a sudden. Maybe if there's a massive storm, you kind of manipulate that and then that again to her advantage, like Nami did with the Cracker fight, where Big Mom sent out the big clouds, tons of lightning and stuff, and Nami saw this, the opportunity to take a bunch of lightning and power, a lot of weather-generated energy, and unify it, and then put just position where it strikes. Where she sent the weather egg, and it kind of just redirected all the lightning to one spot and hit Cracker. But I don't see much else than that. But yeah, so this leads to an issue with Big Mom being a possibility showing up. He's gonna turn instantly. Big Mom is his leader. He's the master BLC all. I said the only reason she got him is because she was delirious. Big Mom was just kind of too out of it to be concerned with the thing. She'd have had Zeus whip back into shape, and he, fighting right alongside her. And now there's a big gap, so it's kind of hard for her to regain control at the moment. But another perk that kind of comes out of it until Big Mom shows up is that, until she gets Zeus back, that is a power down for Big Mom. Now, don't get me wrong, Big Mom, just by herself, without Zeus, Prometheus, or the Bicorn. Zeus, Prometheus, Napoleon? I think it's Napoleon. But those three together are big power boosters, Big Mom, but without them, it still takes away. But she's no one to sleep on. She definitely hold her own in a fight without her homies. The homies just, make her powers even that much more. But still on their base level, she's Yonko. It's not like Zeus, Prometheus, and Napoleon make her the Yonko, her devil fruit. But no, she's got insane armament. She's got insane observation. She's no one to sleep on. Let's see what we want to talk about. So, when I said that he would be kind of a homing beacon for Big Mom, like I said, I don't think Zeus is actively like, I'm going to relay information to her. But he's going to be retaining information about the Straw Hats, I'm sure. And when they do come back together, Big Mom will have it. I feel that she'll know more about the Straw Hats, and she'll understand more of their fighting styles. Not that it's a big deal, because she mostly will probably be fighting Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, those three probably. But I can't imagine her really fighting Nami just head on. But maybe for a moment. But other than that, she is going to know a lot of information about the Straw Hats, I feel like, when she reclaims Zeus. And it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. I feel there's the possibility that Nami gets to keep Zeus the whole time, but I feel like they're going to work around that a different way. Maybe they'll either find a way to free Zeus, make him their actual, homie pet dude, after they defeat Big Mom. That's possible, but other than that, I see Big Mom taking it back, and especially if she gets beaten, Zeus is gone. It's not just going to be, Big Mom's in prison, can't use her devil fruit. Zeus still gets to float around and be it. To me, that wouldn't make sense. He's an extension of her abilities, because he can travel thousands and thousands of miles apart. Once there's Kuroseki involved, I feel like nada. And if she died, same thing. The only way I can see is maybe if she escapes, or they beat her and she finally drops it and she stays on her turf, and Zeus, the permanent member of Nami. Collection of toys right next to Sanji. But other than that, I see a point where maybe they'll use what they learned from Zeus. Her and Frankie and Usopp will come up with some new climb attack to kind of replicate and use more of his ability, stuff like that. Maybe something like that. But I don't see him as a permanent right now. But we also haven't seen him Sanji ship scene. Talk about the. Other than that, kind of just silent on the back burner. Yeah, he lives in Nami's climb attack now, which, you know, interesting because it's probably going to beef up her capabilities, but also he's probably just eating, I would imagine, tons and tons of electric balls and lightning and whatever in there. You must have to stock that thing up all the time. But there's a possibility that, you know, besides him being a scout, Nami may be able to ride him. She said that he said only Big Mom gets to ride him, but I don't know how true that's going to, you know, a lengthy period. I think at a point, Nami may be able to use the ride around, and that just adds more to her. Like I said, this is really, really big gains for Nami. And now when I said with Sanji, this is the end-all be-all with the raid suit. Like, Sanji's still a lot of power to show off without the suit. Nami, I feel like, is at her peak from what we've seen in arcs. You know, it's not like she hasn't done well. It's all she managed to get. More of her capabilities come out of navigating and scaling and cunning, not so much out of just raw power. This was a raw power boost. It'd be like Usopp getting the raid suit talked about, and that would be insane for him, but I don't think that's. But anyways, regardless, we're done with the raid suit conversation. Just pulling myself back into that video. Oh, what else are we trying to cover here? We don't know how things are going to play out also with him being fed and stuff, because he's smaller now. He's in state. Last we saw, he was like a little chibi side, just, oh, Zeusy, you're so cute, you know? And now that Big Mom's kind of out of the picture, is he going to get bigger, you know? Is he going to, because he's eating the Thunderballs and the Weather Eggs, is that going to boost up and make him a bigger cloud? Is that going to affect how he is submissively? Because right now he's super submissive. He's Nami's pet. Is he going to start kind of, you know, gets bigger, look, where's Mama? I want out of here, you know. I don't like you Straw Hats. You guys are the bad guys. I shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Because right now he's super compliant. I'd like to say he's going to become a fan of Nami. He's going to be very scared of her, obviously. She's going to whip him into shape. But I also think that as he does get bigger, he'll be kind of a bit more stable. Nami's going to have to really struggle to hold that. But I think she'll whip him into shape and he'll tell Big Mom. But it's a possibility that if he gets bigger and as he gets bigger, will he start training more from helping the Straw Hats and be more concerned with Big Mom? Back to that. Oh, we'll find out. Now, interesting thing is they might be able to find out if it's some kind of weakness to Big Mom revolving around her soul fruit while having a homie on. Essentially, they have a homie they can just toy with, figure out kind of how the overall function of her ability is. Now, do we know if they're going to do that? I don't know. Straw Hats sometimes sit and think ahead. A lot of times they just climb by the seam of their pants. But that is a possibility. Like I said, there may be a possible thing where Frankie, Usopp kind of go and try to figure out how, you know, Zeus works, so they can incorporate more of their knowledge and technology from him into the ship, into Nami's climb attack, into other utensils, what have you. But yeah, that's a possibility that they maybe find out some more about Big Mom's powers, because the Soul Fruit is insanely powerful. The things Big Mom can do with that fruit are just kind of mean. You can add life to anything. Essentially a part of her, so it has similar power to her. Like the cannons that she was finding, they were sending cannons that could fly wherever they want. That's just insane, some of the stuff she can do. She's living on a continent that's alive basically because of her. That's just so much power, and then she can take it away in a moment. This life or death stuff is just, if you show any sign of fear or anything like that, she can take 60 years out of your life in a second. She'll kill her own sons. I mean, she's crazy. So finding out some more about her abilities and how they work are definitely a good thing. The last thing I wanted to cover is I think Zeus is a great addition right now because he's really fun comedy for everyone. Plays well with Sanji, Brooke, and all of them. They all have decent chemistry with him, but definitely Sanji and Zeus are gonna have some hilarious moments. And then with Nami, it's just great stuff. How dominant she is over him. How submissive he is to her. It's just very hilarious. So I'm excited. Zeus is a very interesting, fun character. He does well with Nami, and it's a big power up for Nami. I thought it was a cool idea Oda did, incorporating stuff to help boost up the Straw Hats now as they're traveling. It's not that he hasn't done this before, it's just refreshing to see kind of different, a new upgrade. It's Zeus. But overall, I just want to say I'm for Zeus for Nakama. But I don't think it's going to happen for a long period. I think he'll be part of it for an arc or two. Or Big Mom reclaim. Big showdown happens. That's just how I see it. I'd love to see him be a part of Nami's climb attack and fighting. Being a part of the Nakama. Yeah. I'm for Zeus crew, but other thing I forgot to cover is that he may be a big power down for Big Mom at the moment. But unless Big Mom can make another Zeus like immediately, she can just turn another cloud like, oh, Zeus. Then yeah, that adds a whole dynamic. Like, okay, now Zeus is definitely gonna stay with the Straw Hats. Zeus may end up fighting the other Zeus. And he's definitely going to be friends, and he's going to feel hurt and betrayed by Big Mom, even as a home. I would see that. And that would actually be pretty cool. Big Mom makes a new Zeus. Zeus sees it. He's hurt. He feels just, like, forgotten about and left. And Nami, you know, is like, well, you know, I always loved you. You're my perfect little pet. And we work so well together. And Zeus would be like, oh, yeah, I guess. Better anyways. And then, boom. Forever on Straw Hats. I could see that. But, yeah, then if she can make another one, it's not really a power down for her. But it is still a power up for now. We'll find out that at a later time. With him being sentient, there adds some cooler open dynamic to what he can do and where he can stay. Like I said, he's a fledgling of Big Mom, but he's already shown that he can kind of disloyal to his owner. Maybe they can expand upon that. But yeah. There we go. Zeus and Nami. Big power-ups. Big fan. Yeah. Anyways, catch you later. Edit this and go stream it. But have a good day, y'all. There's always the possibility. The best kind of possibility. There'll be a shower scene between Nami and Zeus. Now, we all know Oda loves to draw the Nami shower scene. Oda's a perv. Known. But, I mean, it's just great comedic relief. Zeus and Nami shower. Sanji shows up or something, and Sanji's like, why is he gonna be in there? Zeus is just laying himself upon Nami's bosoms. The raw flesh, moist with water from him. Just pours himself down upon her, stares and smiles at Sanji. Nami's like, Sanji, get out! And kicks his ass out of there. Yeah, that happened. I came back for a minute just to say this. Want it. I want it.